What's good, everybody? This is the F and Mad podcast with your host, DJ Punch.
And I'm the coolest motherfucker on the planet, CoolAzzCam.
And as always, this episode and all episodes are brought to you by Innovative Culture. Make sure you follow Innovative Culture on Instagram at Innovative Culture. While you at it, make sure you follow the podcast as well at the F and Mad podcast. Follow me while you at it at the F and Mad. Wait, not at the F and Mad. At I am DJ Punch on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the whole shabam. Boo, baby. What they gonna tell you to? Where they gonna look for you at, Cam?
CoolAzzCam.
CoolAzzCam.
Google that shit.
Google that shit. Cam got a look. Cam got a little twist going on. I don't know what the fuck he feeling Thanksgiving or something.
I'm thinking about all the food that we about to eat, bro.
I ain't about to eat shit,
we about
bro.
to go in.
Right,
I ain't about to eat shit. I'm thinking about this long ass fucking drive I'm gonna have to make out here.
Man, you better just relax, put your feet up, when you get there, and then just enjoy the day.
Fuck that. I'm gonna fuck everybody's day up. I tend to find myself to be that person nowadays. I'm getting a little older, so it's like every year that I get older, I'm starting to get a little bit grumpier. You know what I mean? I'm 32 right now, so when I hit 33, it's gonna be some shit.
Oh no, I can't imagine 40. That sounds crazy.
I think 40 I'll start to calm down because I think my pops calmed down around the age of 40.
Oh,
so that's kind of what I'm basing. I'm kind of going down that motherfucker's road right now. Because he progressed, or I was not progressed, but he got worse every year. His anger progressed. He got about more and more angry every year. But as soon as he hit 40, that shit calmed the fuck down. And it's just like, ever since then, he's some big ass sweetheart that I've never seen in my life.
Aww.
And it scares me. With my kids, yeah. So that's a little awkward, but fuck it.
He's a grandparent, so
yeah.
I think that's where that come from. All grandparents be like that. They be way nicer to the grandchild than they was to their kid.
Yeah, I see that shit, but
that's
sometimes
I'm
not gonna front. Sometimes I look at my kids and I'm like, fuck y'all. Like, I didn't get none of that shit. Yeah. Like, they over there getting spoiled and shit. Like, I'm an only child, so everybody expects me to be spoiled off top, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. It's not. That's not what it is. I don't get spoiled.
I'm a little bit spoiled.
I don't get spoiled. The things that do come to me a little easier is only because I'm the only child, right? So it's like, who the fuck else is it gonna go to?
True.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna front. They got a house, and my pop's gonna retire pretty soon, and I'm just looking. And he's like, "Yeah, I might move to the IE." And I'm like, "Motherfucker, if I don't get that house,
right?
Like, it's gonna be a motherfucking problem." Like that mortgage that you fucking signed up for in 1996, like that shit sounds real nice right now.
Right. Almost paid off and everything.
He asked me how much I was paying for rent the other day, and legitimately, like, he almost like fucking shit himself. He was like, "Nah, that's some bullshit."
Yeah, a mortgage and rent.
He was like,
different.
"My mortgage is not." He said, "My mortgage is just a little bit more than your rent right now, and that's homeowners insurance and all that shit included."
You better go get
that's
that
some
house.
bullshit. I'm trying to get it signed over, man. I'm like, look, where else is it gonna go to?
Exactly.
You ain't got no kids that you ain't there that I ain't never met before. You know what I mean? Unless some shit popping off in Mexico that I don't know about. You know?
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, fuck it. I don't see no other Jose's walking around here. Shit.
Yeah, it gets passed down. Yeah, definitely. Ain't nobody else in line. Back in the days, you had like, you got to be the oldest of the bloodline and shit like that. But it's just you. You ain't got no competition.
How would you divvy that shit up now though? Because you think about it, if you have 3 kids, right? 2 of them are fuck ups. One of them
is that the percentage right there?
I'm just saying.
Like that's how you.
2 of them are irresponsible, right? And there's always that one child. It's the golden child normally, and I'm not to say like it's the middle child, first child, or the youngest or whatever. But there's always one golden child, unless you raise a bunch of crack kids and it was the 80s. But whatever.
Yeah, depending on where they came from.
Yeah. Besides that, I'm just saying, my granny raised crack kids. It'll be all right. But anyways, like on some real shit, how do you feel if you had to pass it down to one kid and now you got 2 other kids looking at you like, I got a house.
Yikes.
The other ones are going to fuck it up. I know they're going to fuck it up.
Right. And that's why you give it to the responsible
But then that causes drama.
Well.
So what do you do then as a parent? Because you want your lineage to pass on. You want the property to go on through the family still. But now you got to choose between 3 fucking kids. 2 of them that gave you hell and the one that was like, hey, yo, moms, when I make it, I'm going to buy you a house.
Yeah.
Yikes. I don't know how you would go.
Hey, no hard feelings.
Rock, paper, scissors for it. I don't know.
Like you said, just the responsible one. Like at the end of the day.
Y'all got to split it.
Fuck that. Cam on some other shit.
Get a couple $1,000.
Cam trying to start some shit.
Yeah.
Cam's like, y'all gonna have to fight for this. Fuck it.
This is not Hunger Games. You can't,
Right.
you cannot make them fight for
Survival of the fittest.
Right. No, but I was actually just thinking about that. I'm technically an only child, but my dad has my brother and sister. So it's 3 of us. But I'm just like, so who's going to get what? I'm the oldest. There's 10 and 11 years. So who's about to get what? I better get everything.
Are you also the most responsible one?
I'm grown. Yes. I'm responsible. I changed their diapers. So yes, I'm responsible.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah.
I see that. Well, shit, we didn't even do a proper intro. We got we got In the Middle ENT in the building. I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves and give y'all information now. Go ahead.
All right, so what's up, y'all? It's your boy Jay. So
you wanna give your @
Oh, you can follow me at jay.soull. That's J Soull with 2 L's. I'll be popping on Instagram, so y'all should follow me.
Period. And I'm your girl, Samii Social. You can follow me at Samii Social with 2 I's. And we are In the Middle ENT. At In the Middle
underscore ENT.
Wait, you just confused me. At In the Middle underscore ENT. We have a digital platform promoting up-and-coming artists for people of color in LA.
Hell yeah, I appreciate the fuck for y'all coming through. I know it's hard to get around these days, especially with the quarantine and the whatever the fuck is going on. I low key just try to fall off of it because like I pay attention to the shit I need to.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I wear the mask when I need to. You know what I mean? I don't want to cause no problems. I don't want nobody to raise an issue with me because, to be honest with you, I get embarrassed if somebody has to tell me anything. You know what I mean? So like I get that, like my face gets red and shit. I'm like, let me just not say anything.
Right. And I'm a sweater. I'd be like, oh, shit.
Even when it's on accident, I get embarrassed. You know what I mean? Because I don't want any attention at all. But sometimes you be forgetting. Yeah. And you be walking in and you get all the way to the motherfucking apples and realize, oh shit, I ain't got no mask.
Right.
Everybody looking at me like I'm fucking crazy.
No.
Right. That happened to me. I was going to the store with my mom today, and I walked outside, got in the car, and I was like, fuck. She was like, what, you forgot your keys? I was like, no. She said your earrings. I was like, no.
Earring?
Because I didn't have no earrings on.
Yeah, but...
And I was just like, no, I forgot my mask. And she even was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, oh. Like,
look, man, look.
Run back upstairs.
When I leave the house, it's wallet, keys, phone.
No
matter what.
Now you got to add the mask in there.
Yeah, I got a song now. You know, it's like wallet, keys, phone. Wallet, keys, phone. Wallet, keys, phone. You know what I mean? So I was like, I got it. Cool. Now I got to remember the fucking mask. Now I got to remember some more shit. Like, I already got to remember my baby's fucking diaper bag.
Right.
You know what I mean? And now I got to remember her mask. Now I got to remember my son got to get his mask cracking. So it's like... Right. I low key have a box in my center console of the disposable ones.
Just keep them in your car.
I think that's the point that we fucking got into now because everybody used to wear like the cotton ones or like the fashionable ones or some shit. But it's like
at this point,
why?
Nobody has time for that.
I'm not about to wash this bitch. This shit is not about to be a part of my laundry.
Like I got the blue and white one on. You know the ones. Yeah.
I mean, I can't even lie. I got a Louis one, so not real Louis, but like Louis.
Hey, they hopped on that shit quick though.
Right.
The people like the people who do the print and all that. And the people who know how to sew, any type of Etsy fucking skill that you might have, like that shit just popped off.
Yeah, my family started a whole business with that shit. So, like, it's real. But, I mean, you can be cute, but definitely don't forget it because it's caused a whole bunch of drama. They was yelling at my mom in the beauty supply because she forgot her mask.
That's real shit.
Yeah, and I was like, they weren't speaking English, and so we were like, what is going on? And then they were like, mask. But it was like the whole story like turned around and looked at her. It was crazy.
Awkward.
Like I said, that shit gets embarrassing as fuck because there's been times where I walk in and it's like I legitimately forget. But people look at you like you did that shit on purpose. They're looking at you like
they're looking at you like
oh you just not trying to wear it a bit. Yeah, like man, what the fuck? like
no,
you know, first of all, bitch, you know this shit's uncomfortable.
Facts.
Like, don't act like this shit ain't uncomfortable for you too. So when I walk in here and I'm over here, like I'm not gonna front. If I'm outside, I walk with it like this.
If I'm outside, I'm not having it on. Like,
I have it like
especially
this.
if I'm by myself.
If I'm by myself in the car, hell no, that shit's hanging from my that shit's hanging from somewhere in the car. Like I got it on the rear view mirror or something like that. But other than that, I got it just right here, like the little fake beard. My beard's not full, so it kind of hides it a little bit. You know what I mean? That's the new trick these days. Not all of us
you know how they
can be
say like if you're in
CoolAzzCam.
a car with like 2 people, like where you one of y'all supposed to wear the mask. It's like no, I'm not doing it.
It depends on who you in the car with,
Honestly,
especially.
Yeah.
Well, why are you in the car with somebody you think has COVID? Let's get into that.
That's real shit.
I'm like, why?
I have found myself asking a lot of fucking questions to people like lately because it's like they get close to you, they walk up on you, and it's just like people that you don't know,
right?
Especially because I work at a store where people walk in all the time, and now I got to be the motherfucker to tell you to wear your mask.
Right.
Yeah.
So now every time I tell you to wear your mask, I got to feel a certain way because it's like, is he gonna have that attitude or is he gonna be cool about it?
And how is that? Like you have to literally for hours just have this mask on, just.
Oh man, if I'm in the corner by myself, I go to my office and I just sit in that bitch sometimes and like I do computer work just to get it out the way. But low key, it's just a breather for me. I'm just got it down here.
Yeah,
right.
But
fuck
you
that.
think like you got to eat throughout the day, things like that. So even at a job, they give you that opportunity. All right, you isolate yourself. You sit over there in the corner alone, away, 6 feet away from somebody, and take your mask off.
Yeah,
to where you free.
Well, you want to talk about where you work and how y'all do things over there?
No, don't.
Where you work at?
I can't talk about that.
He can't talk about that. I know that I can. I have
work
the
at
luxury.
Innovative Culture.
I have the luxury. I have the luxury of being able to sit in the corner and do some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wish I had the luxury to work from home. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a blessing.
Yeah, it's definitely a blessing. We work from home.
Y'all both work from home.
Yeah.
It was a blessing when I had my last kid because my boss gave me the opportunity to work from home. And this is before all the COVID shit. And he was just like, look, instead of going off for the 6 weeks and having to get your unemployment or whatever it is when you go on maternity leave, he's like, let me just pay you whatever you get paid now. You just work from home.
That's
like,
dope.
all right, fuck it. Gave me a laptop and everything. First day got a little hectic because you want to act like you want them to know you there and you paid attention.
Right.
Obviously, you know what I mean. So you don't want them to think that you taking advantage of them or anything like that. So you own that shit, right?
But
Anything that come in, you just try to knock that shit out. Week 2 get a little bit slower. Week 2 is like, all right, let me see. I can block out my day. So you start doing side projects and shit. Like I was like, all right, I could edit a video at 11. Then I go till 12. All right, then I could do a quote at 12:30.
Yeah.
Go to lunch at 1:30. You start blocking out shit and doing personal shit. And next thing you know,
your day over. You good.
Your day over. You good. Yeah. Then there's a third step, and that's when you just doing all personal shit, and you just sitting there waiting for your fucking computer to kind of stop going off. Cause you like, y'all motherfuckers ain't realized like I'm kind of backed up.
Right. And backed up in my personal stuff.
Backed up in my personal stuff. I'm not gonna let you know that.
Facts.
You finna think I'm over here like putting in work. Like, man, I'm over here sending fake ass emails. Like, yo, this quote, man, this shit got me going right now, bro. I've been on this shit for a few hours, not knowing I just finished the episode of the FMAD podcast.
But you got that file open.
Taking a nap on the clock very often.
Yeah.
I hope my boss don't watch this.
I know.
But
Sorry.
But
sorry,
no,
not sorry.
Right. We work with kids, so like when our students are done, or like when they know sometimes they don't need me, I'm like, well, I got things to edit. I got my own thing. I'm also still in school, so like I got things to do. Yeah. So, but my mom was talking to me about it. She was like, working from home makes you realize that the corporate life or the whole mentality of like you have to go somewhere to get things done is completely different because you don't. You really don't.
You don't. Especially when I was doing the quotes. I didn't have to be in the office. What was the point of being in the office?
A lot of people run their whole business from their phone. Or
exactly.
Their laptop. Like they don't have to ever.
Listen, we are walking testimonies of that.
Literally,
like,
this run my whole business.
Watch when everybody has to go back to work.
It's gonna be chaos.
It's gonna be crazy.
Nobody's not gonna know what to do anymore
because everybody already learned how to work the system. I'm not saying in a bad way, but to benefit them.
Yeah,
you
and
know
to
what
still
I mean?
get
Because
things done.
Think about all the entrepreneurs that started during the COVID era. You know what I mean? They started because they were at home. Yeah, they were working from home, but also at the same time, like you said, you realize, y'all motherfuckers don't need me these 4, 8, 9 hours.
You really don't. I mean, please pay me for them.
Pay me for them. But what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to sit in front of the computer and literally twiddle my thumbs?
Yeah, that's not even healthy.
Yeah.
Like,
so if you find a little bit of something and it make you some extra money,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Now think you got to go into work and do your side business because obviously you want to keep your side business rolling.
Right.
No.
Yeah, we were working and running our business and like going heavy and like, sorry y'all, but like printing stuff out at work and
shit, I've been
phone calls, emails, like in the classroom, telling the kids
paper towels, all that.
Like telling the kids like, shut up, I'm on the call. Hey, be quiet.
Yeah, but even like the whole being at home thing, it's also just like quality time. Like I've had time to spend with my family and like just even like me and my mom living together, like I was not seeing her because I was never home. I was always at work. So it's like you get that quality time. And like even my mom, like she was like, she's not angry anymore. Like she did not like her jobs, but now she's working from home. She like be doing yoga in the middle of the day, but like chilling, but still getting everything done. So it really, I think has relaxed. Well, I would hope it's relaxed a lot of people I've been around. So that's good.
A lot of people, if you haven't got cabin fever, then I think you're going to come out of this a lot better.
Yeah.
There's some people that got hit with the cabin fever and they're obviously going to get over it, whatever. There's some people ain't gonna make it after this.
I think if you have cabin fever, you have an issue being in your space. So whatever space you're in is obviously toxic, or you're just not in a good space.
Yeah, maybe that's your sign. But see, like I said, if you have cabin fever and maybe now you realize you have cabin fever
maybe
for
it's
that
time
reason,
for you to go.
You realize it's time for you to go, so you come out better. All I'm saying is I hope that most of the people come out better from this than anything. Realize some things, like I said, the people that started businesses, that started doing things,
and all that EDD money. Hope y'all investing it in something.
Hey, listen,
I'm making something happen.
Listen, I'm not.
Why you looking like that, Cam?
I'm not. Listen, I'm not for getting in between anybody and their bread. If that's how you got your bread,
but look,
like,
I'm saying
no,
if you got EDD
if you got
money,
that shit popping, then I respect you for that. Still,
absolutely.
No,
what I'm saying is,
Work
don't
the
be out there
system.
buying Gucci, Louis, and Prada.
Oh no, they gonna do that though. They gonna fuck that up.
They gonna fuck that
It's like
up.
invest in something,
if
a
you was a
property, a
person-
business, do something.
Let's get some good karma going from that money.
if you was a person that went out and you legit, like you stopped working, you got EDD for your job shutting down, like I commend you, because the state owed you that money. They shut your job down, your place of business, you couldn't go to work, you did everything right. Now, it's some people fucking getting hit right now.
Uh-oh.
That's why I made that face, because they coming back and the IRS is checking EDD, all of that, for all of these social security numbers that got linked to people's accounts.
How much
They
time
been
you think
turning
you doing
stuff.
for that though?
I'm not thinking about time. I'm thinking about how much money they asking for back, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. You listen. I could owe you money just as long as I don't have to go to jail.
No, but
Yeah.
you can only owe money so long until you go to jail for it.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, but COVID has been less than a year. Like you shouldn't be owing that much to where they
I'm talking
gotta
about the
put
people-
you away.
I'm
But
talking
this
about the
happened on
people-
such a massive scale
Oh yeah.
People got away
definitely.
with hundreds of thousands of dollars
all over the
Yeah,
U.S.
definitely.
Not just California.
Yeah, no, all over. Because they've been shutting it out. I know they was late on mine before we went back to work. I was like, excuse y'all, first of all, because you didn't give me a job. No, but I understand. But yeah, don't put me in jail. No,
People's
I
accounts
would
are
not.
getting frozen and things like that because
Yeah.
all these
I heard about
investigations,
that,
people
yeah.
can't spend their money.
Yeah. Fun fact, y'all, if you get an EDD, get that shit out in cash, hide it somewhere. Don't put it in no account, because if you end up owing the money, they can't actually find the cash and they can't take it away from you.
Oh,
Fun fact.
shit.
So get it out your account.
I wouldn't leave that shit in the account anyways.
Yeah.
Scammer.
Hey, for real. Don't let me catch you on Instagram with money laid
Right.
out.
No, but you see, that's
It's
how
a prop. It's a prop.
people. Yeah, that's how people get in trouble. Because when I see people flexing money, I'm like, I want to rob. Like,
Hey, listen. I've said this. I've been open about this, and I've said it before. Every day I hit a lick in my head.
nice.
Right? And it's because I still have a little bit of a criminal mind, but I don't do it. You know what I mean? So it's like, but every day I see an opportunity and I'm like, all right, how would you do that? I kind of plan it out. And I just kind of get my rocks off like that because other than that, I mean, what I would be doing would be stupid petty shit just to make myself feel a little bit better.
Like I'm watching this show right now. Man, it's called Sneaky Pete on Amazon Prime or Amazon Original. Nick, oh my God. I be watching that like, damn, I could be doing that right now.
What do they do?
Okay, so he's a con artist. And like, so he basically scamming people out of millions of dollars, thousands of dollars, just easier. Pickpocketing them, like just swipe. I'm like, it's like showing you how to do it. I'm like,
Oh, they showing you how to do it? I've seen that movie Focus before where have you seen Focus? Focus is Will Smith and what's her name? The chick that plays Harley Quinn.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
How do you talking
So
about?
yeah, so I guess they team together and they scam people, right? And I think about like the sleight of hand, everything that he taught
I know
her.
what you're talking about.
I think to myself like, how easy is that shit? I got big chubby fingers, right? So, but still, I'm going like, I really fucking think that I can get away with some shit. I don't know how slick you got to be, but I'm pretty sure I could practice that shit enough to learn something.
Yeah.
I think I'm talented enough and smooth enough
Honestly.
to really get some stuff. But I be nervous. I get nervous. Like I said, I start sweating.
When was the
I be
last?
like,
When was the last time you stole something?
Oh, when?
our job. But that was reparations.
I mean, he's still hard.
That's okay. Let's talk about
He
that.
said they owe me that.
That's reparations.
I feel like that
that.
sometimes. I feel like that sometimes. Like you got me here for 9 hours.
Yeah.
Like I could take some
Right.
toilet paper, bitch.
Right.
You got me
Literally.
fucked up.
Y'all got 20 of them in here. It's all right. Like,
Yeah, like
you
you
don't
got me
need all
fucked
that.
up. So besides that, what was the last thing you stole?
I don't think nothing. It's besides at the job.
He's a pastor's kid, y'all. He ain't stealing nothing. Not a thing.
Nah, because you the pastor kid, you the motherfucker that stole.
Right.
So.
You know what?
Oh, y'all want to talk about that for real? No. I'm the opposite of what they say the pastors
You ain't
kids
never
are.
slipped.
Like,
You ain't never slipped the dub out the collection plate.
no, never. God is watching. Oh no.
Look at him.
Oh, Lord.
Stressed.
Oh,
Right.
my heart is pumping right now. No.
Wait, your dad
And
gonna
right
watch
about
this
now,
and be
everything's
like,
electronic, so it's just like,
Wait a minute. What?
yeah.
People say they ties in electronic.
Absolutely. I can watch church on my phone and then be like, all right, I'm sending them my offering, right? There
There's
you
a
go.
cash app for your offering.
Yes.
Somebody
learned
needs to
something new
see
as
now.
well.
Do you
see
get a
now,
notification?
Hold on,
Like
hold
that?
on. Lick of the day. Just thought about it. Get into somebody's cash app
Yeah.
and just forward that shit to yourself.
Somebody stole like $500 from me on Cash App. I don't know how they got in there, but yeah, they did. So it's definitely a thing.
I was
how do
living-
you do that?
Child, I don't know.
Somebody say it in the comments. How do you scam a cash app?
Yeah, for real. I think you gotta log
See
in.
if somebody gonna tell us.
It's some heavy tech shit. So
Yeah.
get
Nah.
into that.
One day I was at work and I was getting hit with a bunch of the Apple notifications. $2, $6, $9, and they got more and more, and they got all the way up to like $65. Now what the fuck is going on? First thing to think in my head is somebody got my shit. So I'm somewhere where there's no service. I'm all the way in Santa Barbara. There's no service out there. I'm walking down the street trying to get service and shit. Finally get in contact with Apple, and they say somebody buying shit. I'm like, okay, well what the fuck? They're like, that's all we could tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. So I get on the phone with my bank, and they're just like, well, they seem like legit, whatever. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Cancel them shits.
Yeah.
They shut my whole thing down, everything. I had to get a new card. I had to go get a temporary card. Thank God for that, because back in the day, you used to have to wait 2 weeks for a new card to come in. And at the end of all that, I throw a big ass fit, right? I'm upset. You know, I'm thinking somebody's getting in my shit. I got to worry about, like, what else they're going to get into. You know what I mean? Like, if you have that, what else do you have, you know? And I was driving, and I thought to myself, like, who the fuck else can buy shit on Apple? And I go, just by chance, let me call. I call my son. Hey, man, what are you doing? He's like, I'm in school. Like, oh, okay. What you doing on your phone? You doing anything? He's like, nah, Dad, I'm at school. I'm like, all right, cool. You got Minecraft? He was like, yeah. What'd you buy on Minecraft? He said, oh, shit you not. Oh, shit. I said, I got a $2. I add that shit up. It was like $165. I legit.
Wow.
Legitimately. I taxed that motherfucker $165. He's making payments. Like, ain't no working
Ain't no
for this shit. No,
allowance
I want cash. There's no like, hey, Dad, so if I throw it away the trash, none of that shit. No, bro, you owe me cash. Like, you got
Anytime
me.
you get a dollar, run
you
it
got me
over.
fucked up.
I
I'm in the
need
middle
them
of
dollars back.
I'm in the middle of moving. Like, you are lucky that
Right.
I'm not charging you interest, bro. And he's like, but I'm your son. Like, how you gonna do me like that? I'm like,
No.
no,
Nigga, I'm
bro.
your daddy. How you
the
gonna
real
do me
world,
like
I mean,
that?
nothing.
Yeah, on some real shit. Like you might have to run my fade a little bit later. Cause that's some disrespectful ass
Right.
shit.
Aw.
And
he
it
has
just
to learn.
look, the motherfucker's 11, right?
Yeah.
I understand.
Why you gotta be a motherfucker?
Right. Hey, I wasn't gonna say that.
Come on, man. Why you gotta be a motherfucker?
It's my kid. Fuck you. All I'm saying is he's 11. He knows what money is. And he might not know what it takes to make $1 because he hasn't done anything legitimate for $1. But you also know that $1 is $1. It's not the fact that how hard I had to work for the $1. It's the fact that it's not your fucking $1.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's the
facts.
biggest thing that I try to teach him. Like, yeah, the value of $1 is cool, but also at the same time, if it ain't your $1, don't fucking touch
Right.
that shit. Because the worst thing you could do is owe somebody or steal from some fucking body.
Facts.
Like, legitimately,
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
And I think that until then, he didn't understand that. Because that motherfucker went wild on Minecraft. And, like, he even low-key tried to show me what he bought with it. And I'm just, like, looking at him
He
like,
was
trying to
just
flex.
oh,
happy.
fuck that.
Trying to flex on
Yeah, he
you.
was trying to flex on me.
Look what I bought
just
with your money, Daddy.
Low
That's
key, like
crazy.
low key, he was like, "Hey, Dad, you want me to build you a house?" Like, nah, bro, I don't want a house.
Not
Fuck
on
you.
Minecraft.
He's like, check this
How
out,
much
Dad.
money you gotta spend to make that house?
He's like, check this
Like,
out,
come
Daddy.
on.
Look, man, I can put the diamonds on the wall and everything. He's like, oh, nice to see my money going. So fuck you.
I need an entry to that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this motherfucker's over here, baby architect and shit. Like,
Aw.
Crazy. Kids
Fuck.
are some sneaky motherfuckers.
fuck
man.
that. The last game I remember playing, and I started playing games again. And it's only because they brought Tony Hawk back.
Oh yeah, I had that.
So I'm back on it, bro.
You ain't tight.
Tony, hey, I'm tight, bro. Tony Hawk, I'm sitting.
No,
back
I ain't
on
even
the
gonna
couch.
front. He brought it over here one day, and
Let him know,
we
Cam.
was on like all day.
Let him know, Cam.
I was on with him. I ain't gonna.
What was the last game y'all played?
Shit, I don't know.
Or that y'all was into?
Shit, I don't know. I had when I was younger, I had like 2 Game Boys I got for like Christmas back to back from both my grandparents. Just so happened, and then they both bought me games. I think that's a lot. What game was it? I don't even know what kind of games go in the little Game Boy no more.
Remember Pokemon?
I'm like Mario.
Pokemon.
It might have been Mario.
Super Smash.
Yeah, it might have been something like that.
I'm a grown up video game nerd. So like I was recently into the little Batman series. And I was really into that shit, bro. I played, bro. Like,
you playing Batman.
Oh no, what's the street basketball game?
Ooh, that was the shit.
Yeah,
NBA Street.
NBA Street.
NBA. What's the GameCube? It was silver, and you bought those little silver.
They was all different colors.
Yeah,
I remember them.
Yeah, that
The
was.
GameCube.
I think that was the last time I was playing games.
What was the last game? You didn't never play.
I
no
didn't
games?
play games. I was like heavy into like softball and dance all my whole childhood, so I didn't play games.
She
like
quit
that.
school
Softball
because of
and
recess.
I don't play no
So I
games.
didn't play games. I had a whole PlayStation that just collected dust for years until my dad gave
Honestly,
it away.
I still have like the first PlayStation that ever came out.
Really?
Oh, you do?
I never opened it. It's
Keep
somewhere.
it.
I don't
Not
know.
the PS1, but the PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Yeah, keep it. You can sell that
Yeah, you
thing.
better-
Somebody gonna really like
Put
want
that
to buy
bitch up
that.
on Amazon or something.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker.
Y'all don't come find
When
me.
you short on
but-
money, somebody will really buy that shit from you too.
I went to the.
Even if you ain't.
Yeah, honestly,
Oh,
even when you
shit.
ain't.
Hey, yeah, at the swap meet, they got them, and they still going for a
I
good
went
little
to-
price.
I went to the swap meet on
The longer
Saturday.
you wait, the more
Really?
money-
Which
I went to
one?
the Santa Fe Springs outdoor swap meet.
Oh, that's nice.
I was looking for a Mexican blanket because it's getting
Oh,
cold.
them be the warmest ones.
I
The
was
ones with the
looking-
tiger on them.
Why-
Why do we gotta
Yeah,
be
the
a
one-
Mexican blanket?
Because
But
it's a
it
Mexican.
is a
Fuck you, it's a
Mexican
Mexican
blanket.
blanket.
That's what you call it, right?
Yeah.
First of all, it's a Mexican blanket
Why you gotta go to Santa Fe Springs to get it?
Mexican.
because that's where the Mexicans are at. Real shit though. They
I ain't
$35 for a
fucking with
king,
you, man.
bro.
Honestly, if you go down Figueroa, you can find them on the street.
You know what else you can
Listen,
find on Fig?
Road.
Look, you can
Right.
find a few things that'll keep you warm on Fig, so including a blanket.
And hell no, listen. I've driven down Fig a few times because like that's where I would go home to go work or go to work or whatever. In the
No,
mornings.
what about the
And there was
Fig on
traffic.
Santa Barbara?
Oh man, I found a Fig in Santa Barbara.
Oh.
No way.
It wasn't the right Fig.
It wasn't
was
the right
not
Fig.
the
There
right
wasn't no
Fig.
hoes out there.
Hey, he sent me a video like I'm on Fig, but ain't no
it's
hoes
not-
out
ain't no
here.
It's the wrong one.
Nah,
Sad.
I've said it before. Like you got to get like a Teamsters or something, a union going on for the hoes out there because they're
It's cold.
cold.
It's cold.
They don't provide them with a sweater, not
No.
nothing. They out there butt ass naked.
Cam, you should pull up your
I'm gonna pull up with ponchos for these bitches.
Ponchos.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean,
Look, lift that motherfucker
app.
up, you naked, but
That-
put it
Right.
You're
down.
gonna have
I
an
don't think
app,
that's gonna
an
work.
app, right? That's gonna pull up with a blanket for him and drop it off. It's gonna be a car that pull up, and it's gonna tell you what kind of
like
car
an
it is.
Uber, but
Like
for
an Uber
blankets.
for blankets.
Listen,
I feel that.
Hey, quote unquote blanket.
listen, this is what I'm gonna do.
But then they gotta have a saying when they throw the blanket out the car because the driver don't get out. You know,
the driver can't.
they
get
gonna
out,
walk up to the car because that's what they do
This is
anyway,
how
right?
businesses get started, y'all.
Honestly,
No,
Oh no, man, we giving away $1 million idea, bro. We can,
honestly, let's get this started.
We can just go and edit that out, you know.
Listen, you pull up with a Sprinter van, right?
But they may think they're
Heater.
about to get kidnapped or
No,
some
no,
shit.
there's a service that they know about.
Yeah.
You pull up with a Sprinter van, right? Heater, full blast.
right,
Nice.
You charge them bitches like $5, standing there with the heater on,
right.
right? And then when they come out, you know what I mean, you give them a blanket when they on their way out. You got to pay the extra for the blanket. And they out there, you just drive it around, pulling up to each corner, and you just
It needs to
shooting
be
your
a
shot.
poncho though, because they can't be selling pussy having to hold a blanket.
That's what I
Like,
okay. A
they got-
poncho.
Yeah, a poncho.
A poncho. We can make ponchos.
Convenience.
Now we got to find somebody who make ponchos.
Now you know they don't have no debit cards, Punch. They don't have no bank accounts and
That's
shit.
why
right?
the app come in handy.
All right,
They
you
do
already
have
paid.
debit cards. I mean, it just may
Nah, I
not
don't
be
know.
for
These
like
hoes
their
ain't got no
name.
debit cards. If they on
Oh,
Fig,
yeah,
they ain't got no
it's
debit
not
cards.
their debit
Where they
card.
gonna put it?
So only cash. So it's a cash
I was
only
just
business.
very deep thought.
They having a hard enough time trying to
You working on a
pay.
business, ain't you?
It actually
That
could
could really
do something.
work.
That's what I'm
So a
saying.
cash only type thing.
I don't think it has to be cash only. You
They can
pull it.
cash app you because niggas cash app pussy. I just found
Listen.
that out. So
Niggas, what?
Hey,
niggas cash app pussy.
How does that work?
Like they send
my
cash
God.
app to the pen.
If you selling pussy without a cash
Yeah.
for 2020, you slacking in life.
Right. Like people cash app pussy.
What?
Yes.
pussy niggas will charge that back.
What? Can you do that? No, but literally, somebody I was talking to, their roommate was a hoe on Fig, and they cash out her.
$40 back.
Wait. First of all, had a roommate that was a hoe on Fig.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Okay, yeah, we gotta hear this story.
Let's not talk
Normally-
about the Figueroa host. Lord Jesus.
No.
Speaking of Figueroa hosts.
No, I'm just gonna say somebody I was talking to, the roommate
CoolAzzCam
was a
uncle.
Figueroa hoe.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, she was getting cash out pussy or giving away pussy
On the cash
with
app.
the
She was
cash.
giving it away.
Yeah,
She was selling it, or was she was
She
giving
was
it?
selling it.
Okay.
I would
Like,
hope
have
that
you heard
she,
about the app Clubhouse?
No,
Oh
what's
yeah,
that?
you can have.
So on
conversations.
Clubhouse, it's like this app. It's like a voice app, and you can connect with anybody over the world. You can be in like different rooms with like celebrities and whatever. It's real dope. It's real dope. Especially if you like in this type thing, it's real dope. So basically, they have this thing called moan rooms where girls get on there and be moaning for money,
Just
Why
moaning.
didn't you tell me about that, friend?
and they put their cash app and they can.
Rich, baby.
Look. You know what that reminds me
I got
of?
something. Put a pin in it. Go ahead, Cam. I got
Look,
something.
y'all remember CB4, right?
Yeah.
Y'all remember?
Cause I'm black, y'all.
Yeah, right.
Wait,
But
I'm
remember his
just
job
confused
before they started rapping, right? He was on the phone lines. So they went to go visit him at work, and you got all the 1-900 numbers, but every one was a different theme. So you know they had the fetishes, all the different types of shit. But I feel like, would you have? I don't know, bro.
Come on, Cam.
You have.
Spit it out.
You have, come on.
thought.
Let's go down the rabbit hole, dog. Let's go.
All right. Because if we really get this idea away, man, I'm gonna be mad.
We edited it out. Go ahead.
All
There
right.
you go. It stays in between this room.
All right.
Stays in this room.
All right. So, I don't know.
No.
Go ahead, Cam. Come on, Cam.
I lost it.
I
lost it.
All right, well,
I
check this
lost
out.
it.
We're going to cut to this video.
I lost
So
it.
we was talking about Figueroa hoes, right? Cam, you want to explain this video?
I knew that's where it was going. All right, this is my uncle right here.
This is Cam's legitimate uncle.
We love it. He's fresh to death. I got a suit in the same color.
He
I
was.
love it.
Somebody caught him at a liquor store.
Somebody
Somebody
caught
caught
him
him
at
at
a
a store. Yeah, and what did this video get to? 10.5K?
He is fly.
Bam.
Ew.
When this can hear through the headphones, niggas bars.
Period.
Hey.
He's fresh.
All right.
If you ain't working on Figueroa, you ain't the whole
Listen.
looking for.
I'm not going to front. I've met that man before, right? Let me tell y'all my first time meeting him. It was a family get together at CoolAzzCam house, right? I'm on the porch. And what was it? Was it a Benz? I think a big ass Benz, right? Like a big body Benz pull up, right?
So embarrassed.
Big
Yeah, he looks
body
so embarrassed.
Benz. We can edit it out. It's okay, Cam. Big body Benz pull up, right? Door open. First thing to come out is a Rottweiler, like on some real like movie shit, like a Rottweiler.
Wow.
With the spikes around the neck, everything, right? And then he stepped out, right? And he had a big ass coat on and everything. Like it was like on some, like you know, in your head when you were a kid, you like I've always seen a pimp on movies, right? But I ain't never really
but he
seen
was
a
like
pimp.
the one in real life.
Yeah, like I ain't never seen a pimp, and you think like, oh, they dramatize that shit. They
Right.
throw the extras on it. Like, nah,
No, that's
that was
really what
real.
it is.
That was real fucking pimping right there. That really fucked me up because I was like, this shit is real. Like there's
No.
really motherfuckers out here dressed to the T like that.
Yeah.
Sounds like me.
Yeah.
You a pimp?
No,
You can start being a pimp.
I could, but that's a lot.
Why
of
you
work.
sound so down when you said it like that? Like you ain't got it in you.
Do you think you have
Like-
the heart to be a pimp?
Yeah, I don't think I got the heart for
Did
it.
you care too much? Like you would feel bad?
Yeah, I would. But honestly, if I did it, they would be like really well taken care of. Like it
That's
wouldn't
how
be
I think.
like-
I wouldn't be slapping nobody around.
Yeah.
Like I'd be trying to get them a little health care
fair.
thing
Yeah,
going on.
you know,
Yeah,
a little
let's get you some
Obamacare.
benefits.
That's when you turn
I
into
feel like I could definitely be a pimp. But
Oh,
anyway.
her, yeah. This one for sure.
like
Me, no.
okay, like a professional one,
Yeah,
like
a pimp.
or like on the street.
Oh, both.
So you be a madame.
Yeah. Get you somebody that can do both. Like, I think I could do both.
You think you could do both?
Yeah.
Why? You think you have the you could manage people, huh?
Manage people, and also like I got uncles that do it.
See, and you got game. Look at that.
I mean, I can handle the back end.
Yeah, like
you
he'll
know.
handle my money and make
Yeah, I
sure
can be
you
in the
know we
office.
good. Teamwork
This
makes the dream
one,
work.
savage. I'm
I
too
w-
nice.
I wouldn't be able to do all that. I don't
wanna
think so.
slap nobody.
I mean, that's what
That's
I'm saying.
intense. That's
I wouldn't be able
intense.
to do that.
Yeah, I think that's a lot.
But would you be able to put somebody in charge of doing that, like another, like your bottom,
Absolutely.
your bottom hoe?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
not the bottom hoe.
yeah, the bottom bitch, yeah,
Bottom bitch,
definitely.
you gotta do that.
Because you got to do that in business anyways. I'm not to slap nobody, but you know to put.
But we
check
talking about
some people.
legit. We talking about
Yeah,
legitimately
the
slapping
actual
somebody
pimping.
though.
Yeah. If I gotta do it, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
If you got to.
If I gotta do it,
Hey, I got this
It's a-
saying, do what you gotta do so you can do what you want to do.
Yeah, so
And
it's like-
if I gotta do it, then I'm gonna do it.
Well, what if that's not what that other person got to do? Like you out there making them do it.
Well, they
Would you
shouldn't
feel
have made
bad?
it-
Would you feel
well,
bad?
they shouldn't have applied. Nobody told you to apply for this job.
Exactly.
That's how you gotta feel about motherfuckers mad at
But
McDonald's.
they not applying. They not
You
applying.
didn't-
I
you
didn't-
have
I
to
didn't
put
make you
you
work
here.
here.
Well,
You going out and you changing their life and making them want to do
I
that.
didn't make you do a goddamn thing.
That's the mindset you gotta have right there.
I didn't make you do a goddamn
yeah.
thing.
You wanted to go
applied.
out there.
Nobody
you
told
came
you to be on the
me.
streets. See, it's
Yeah.
fine.
What if she be like, "Oh, but you dropped me off"? And what you
You
gonna
could have
do?
ran. That's the thing. It's like you can run.
You gotta-
You asked me for a ride and said that you was about to just take it from there. You
Right.
said you could just let me out.
You got a lot of questions, Cam.
I'm not trying to kidnap.
I'm just saying, because them the things that come up in situations like that. So you
Oh
gotta know
no,
what
I don't want to
Have
kidnap.
you been in a situation
Right.
Oh no, not me. I'm just talking about somebody else. I just heard a couple
okay.
stories.
Oh, okay.
I don't know nothing about none of that.
You don't know nothing about that.
I've heard tons of hoe stories. Like, I went to high school with a hoe.
Yeah.
Legit.
Everybody went to high school with
I've always
hoes.
Right, I was like,
Listen,
didn't we all go to high school with those?
I've always thought about maybe like pulling up on a hoe on Fig and like paying like how much would you charge somebody for an hour, right? And then like, all right,
Having a
can I
conversation.
interview you for an hour?
I've literally always wanted to do that.
I've thought about doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I think you should do
can
that.
pull it off and
And you
make
don't
it
even
as
gotta
legit
do
as
nothing
possible.
nasty. Like you just gotta.
not trying to do nothing
No,
nasty.
that's what
No,
I'm
that's what
saying.
he's
Like
saying.
when you say it like that, you don't gotta do nothing nasty, and I'm gonna pay you to do it.
No,
Like
I
that's just your
literally wanna
time.
do that. No, I literally want to, and I think it would be different because obviously I'm a woman, so it's like I can't hurt you. Like we're at the same, thing.
So,
like,
so
we're the
yeah,
same
it'd be
thing.
easier for her to ask because
No, but
she's
even,
still gonna go in with red flags
but
if it's a
even
man.
if he was just trying to fuck, it's just like at the end of the day, it's a job. So either way, they would get in the car with him. Whether he was just like, I just want to talk, or other things.
That
You know
shit
what I'm
remind
saying?
me of like them casting couch, the porn movies.
Oh yeah.
where they talking about, well, yeah, you just gonna do some modeling and you know, then it
Yeah,
turns
sit
into
down
like,
on the couch.
Hey,
yeah,
sometimes it take like 15 minutes for that shit to
for
start. And
real.
I'll
You be like,
bro,
nigga, when y'all gonna start getting to the
like,
good part? Like,
bro, what's going on here?
So how long have you been acting?
Exactly. Like, I'm like, you asking legitimate questions now. This is
How-
some bullshit.
want to go in your career?
Like, this is some bull. Like, you really interviewing this bitch
Yeah,
now.
like-
This is not.
They gotta build it up.
This is
She be sitting there like this the whole time.
Like, it's not why we here. It's all cold. Her goosebumps is showing on her fucking skin and shit. Like,
She looking like, why this weird ass old man looking at me like
Now I
this?
feel bad for
That's
this
how
chick.
it be, bro. Like that shit nasty.
Why did y'all analyze it so hard?
That's what we do here at the F and Mad
Man,
podcast.
y'all really looked at this.
I'll watch a porno like game tape sometimes. Like, you know
Just
what I mean?
like just to watch it.
Watch it like game tape it on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Somebody
you
on
gotta-
Twitter was like, some porn, the storyline be really good. And I was like, damn, that's real. That's real.
A storyline got to be good, but it got to be short for me. Because I'm
you can
thinking
get
all
to
I
what
could,
you're
yeah,
trying to do.
it's like I
Yeah.
kind of want to get to the point, you know what I mean? And it's like I don't need all this shit. Like I famously like have jumped from thumbnail to thumbnail looking at porn, and have never
Famously.
Wait, why
in my
is it-
head.
You know for this.
In my head, I don't need a whole video. I go thumbnail to thumbnail to thumbnail to thumbnail to thumbnail. Not even sound.
Subscriptions are pointless.
Yeah, subscriptions are pointless. Like even opening up the whole video is pointless sometimes because when you put the mouse over it, it just start moving. And sometimes that's all you need is the fucking video to
Oh,
just
it's like
start
on
moving.
Twitter where they just do the GIFs, the replay, and it's just like, all right,
Hey,
whatever.
act like you ain't ever got off to a GIF before.
I haven't.
I haven't, but I'm a woman, so it's
The
different.
thumbnail tells me everything.
Thumbnail tells me everything I need to know.
It tells me everything, but there's more.
But I'm still gonna
Thumbnail.
click on the fucking
Thumbnail.
video.
Hey.
But like y'all don't want to hear it. Like you just can
Listen,
But
men listen to
men are
porno.
visual.
Men
You guys
listen
are
to porno
visual.
on one
He's
anyways.
not.
Oh,
I don't listen past one. I don't give a fuck if I'm in the house by myself.
And then if
I'm
it
not
go up
listening
too
past
loud, you're
one.
gonna turn it back.
Yeah, because I get nervous. I'm like my neighbors. The weirdest thing is to think
Really?
that your neighbor
why
or
don't
that,
you have earphones in? Because I'm like, wait.
See, look,
yeah.
If you have an
That's
earphone,
cool.
Cords
Too
start
much.
getting in the
doing
way.
too much. Listen, that's doing too much.
Like you like, damn, what is
get some Bluetooth.
Even if I accidentally
earphones.
open it up on Twitter and it's my full volume, I'm like,
If I had to
Shit.
full blown
Yikes.
prepare, the worst thing that can happen is you hooked up to the Bluetooth and you trying to watch porn.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's my biggest fear.
That's the
ever.
biggest fear that I have. Like, that's the
Or
only
just
thing I will
anything,
prepare
period.
for.
Anything.
Inappropriate.
Yeah,
like-
anything.
I'll legitimately hop up in the middle if I even think that shit's on.
Just turn it off.
Go flick that
Or
motherfucker
no,
off.
I'll
Sit,
put
sit
my
right here
phone
on
on
the couch with
airplane
me.
mode.
So we
Yeah.
can,
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
if you put your phone on airplane mode, once the video's playing, it'll still play. Fun
But
fact.
you gotta be on what?
no,
You just play the video and then put your
you
phone on
gotta let
airplane
just
mode.
load
Let
up
it buffer.
and then put your
Let
phone
it
on.
buffer.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it'll
smart.
work.
You know.
You be a sad-ass
Look at you.
motherfucker if that shit
Savage.
don't buffer
She
10
Yeah, that's some savage shit. That's some super
I just have to
savage
make
shit.
sure. That's
That's
all.
some super savage shit. Well, shit, man.
That's crazy.
We're gonna
Man,
end with that. I appreciate the advice, by the way.
I'm gonna try that shit
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah, shit. Well, if y'all want to promote anything, y'all want to put your Instagram or social media out there again, go ahead.
All right, so you can follow me at jay.soull. You can follow our business page at _ENT. Don't want to say this right now. All right, fuck it,
Yes,
I'm gonna
go
say
for
it.
it.
All right, so January 22nd, or you can follow now at 21soul_. I'm dropping my new business, and I'm starting December 22nd, but the full product will be released on January 22nd. So yeah, y'all go check that out.
Hell yeah.
So, and you can follow me at Samii Social and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Samii Social
Oh yeah, I always
TV.
forget about my YouTube channel.
At
Yo, I
J-Soul.
just dropped a video
There you
today.
go.
I drop every Wednesday. Dope ass content, dope ass vlogs. You can find me at Vibes with Soul, and that's SOULL.
And where can they find y'all shows? Because I know y'all got shows that y'all do live on Instagram, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
At In the Middle ENT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the middle,
middle,
ET,
yeah.
for sure. Go ahead, Cam.
Y'all know me. I'm CoolAzzCam. Find me at CoolAzzCam everywhere. All that shit. Google that shit.
Hell yeah.
Innovative culture. Follow innovative culture at innovative.culture on Instagram. Follow the YouTube channel. We got a lot of stuff coming up. A lot of big projects that we putting a lot of time into, and we about to showcase a lot of good art.
Hell yeah. Y'all can follow me at I am DJ Punch on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the whole Shabam Boo, baby. Make sure you follow the page as well for the podcast at the FMAD Podcast. Like CoolAzzCam said, make sure you follow Innovative Culture at innovative.culture. Shout out to the homies Chop It Up Barbershop Talk. Shout out to Wax Podcast with the homie DJ Dirt. Shout out to everybody associated with Innovative Culture, TB, Official Juice. Who else? Who else we got? We got a bunch.
Everybody.
Y'all have the whole world from what it sounds like.
On my mama podcast. We got Big Shirley got the Glaze podcast.
Partners.
Partners podcast. Appreciate y'all for doing your thing. We out this bitch. Peace.